Szewczaks. It's me, Maja Szewczak, and welcome to another Idea Sunday. I'm working on a Sweet Dreams doll house, and today I'll be making a Sweet Dreams color doll house item. I have this bead and I'm going to make a curtain countertop for the kitchen in this doll house. I did the kitchen countertops in Idea Sundays before, but I hadn't made a curtained one, the one that opens and closes using curtain. So today we're going to do that. But first we're going to use some plastic to build up the cupboard. We're going to stitch this on. I did try to stitch it on like this. There was only one hole in it that allowed me to stitch it in. And this is a nightmare. It's not a sweet dream at all. It's a nightmare. But that's okay. We're going to remove that, paint it in Sweet Dreams color, and then add tulle fabric. That was plan B. Let's do it. The paint from the walls hasn't dried yet, so I'm just using that to put on the bead. I think we're going to have to mix up more of that color. So just mixing up some paints in order to get that color exactly, but it will be darker than the walls, so it's not too similar to, you know what it is, to the Sweet Dreams color that's on the walls and everywhere. Quite a darker Sweet Dreams color. I mixed a lot of white for the walls, so I'm only adding a dot of white to it, and we're going to get the purple out of it. I think I added too much to the mixture. Now I'm going to mix that all around. I'm going to mix that. It's quite similar to the color that is on the walls in this doll house, but more purple. Don't know if my camera's picking that up, but that's what I'm getting. Question mark. Okay, I think I'll add some more blue into the mix. Hopefully that will balance the sweet dreaminess of the color. And going to mix that into it. And now this needs to dry. I had to paint on another layer of the same color to get it all the way from mint green to a bluish purple Sweet Dreams color. Now it has to dry before I can wrap it in tulle fabric to get the plan working. The bead dried. Now I think before I'm going to wrap this in tulle fabric, I'm going to add a bit of glitter glue to the visible side because I've already decided that the dried side, that looks better. This does not look good, but I'll hide that. This looks better, so that would be the showing side. That would be visible. So now I'm applying some glitter glue and acrylic glue to hold the glue together. More glitteriness to it. I'm also going to paint the floor with it. To give it that glittery finish. And after that's painted, we're going to let it dry. And then look for my tulle fabric to cover this in. And while the bead base is drying, I'm going to focus on the plastic piece that is going to become the curtained countertop. I'm going to use this white ribbon. It has thin wire inside it, so I have crunched the ribbon up so I could use the wire, feed it through the existing holes in the plastic to make it curtains. And then I'm going to close the wire like this. And the ribbon will need to be trimmed, and it looks like this. It can also move to be opened and closed because it's a curtained countertop. The plastic, I will keep clear plastic, keep it clear. plastic. I think the white complements the bluish, very, very bluish, but a little bit purplish blue really nicely. The white looks really nice combined with the Sweet Dreams blue color palette. So the curtain's color will stay white, but I will add some ruffles to it, but all the decorations will be in white flowers. I applied some tulle fabric on the curtain, and that's how it's looking like. I was just figuring out things while the glitter glue was drying. So that's what I was going to paint the cupboard or marker it, but I like it in clear with the room that it's going to be in, so I'll just leave the plastic the way it is. And I'm going to check on the piece to see if it dried. It dried. Now it's time to cover it in tulle fabric to make it easier to stitch on the way I want it to be. Stitched on. Oh wow, look at all this sparkle on the surface of the cupboard. When I add the glitter glue and then use a glittery tulle fabric for it to have something for the stitches to grip onto. Now the tulle fabric will need Sweet Dreams coloring. With a Sweet Dreams marker. And the tulle fabric was white. So I'm considering with this make white flowers to decorate the cupboard with it after stitching it on or something. Originally this was the side that was going to show, so maybe I'll just keep that sparkliness. And inside I'll do the flower ceiling. Okay, I'm going to stitch those pieces on now. Stitched on. I wasn't intending this, but this looks like a jam jar. A Sweet Dreams jam jar. However, I'm liking it. Although it's meant to be a cupboard that opens and closes using curtains. The curtains work like this to open. And And I think I'll also stitch on some white flowers to the base of this to make it look better. But the tulle fabric covered the peeling or flaking paint that was there, but none of that was on this side. So yay for that. However, I'm going to put white flowers all over here. Added the flowers to the base of the bead. Now I will close the curtains and sparkle up the clear plastic. I'm keeping it clear, but I want to add sparkles to that too, so let's put it in with acrylic glue and glitter glue. Just like that. Move these curtains out of the way and mix inside it. And cover the entire interior of the cupboard with that. Check the sparkles from the outside of it to make sure. And we're going to let it dry. It will dry clear, although with the glitter glue it turns white, but it dries clear. Okay, time to let it dry. The sparkle on the Sweet Dreams cupboard has dried, and that's how it's looking like. However, the color of this is blending in too much to the wall. I was trying not to go in that direction, but I'm going to get a sky blue marker to make that Sweet Dreams color bluer. Then I've used the marker and it's looking better. Although I'm keeping in with that color palette with bluish purple color palette, but I think we need a bit of contrast in between the blues and the purples, although that's mostly the theme of this. And the hot air balloon dog thing is more visible because that was on the bead. And now that's highlighted, it's been accentuated by the bluey marker. And the sparkles are still there. So that's good. The countertop was a little bit unstable, so I stitched a knot in it And there's a blue flower added to it. I'm really liking how it looks like a jam jar and something you would see in a cottage. Kind of both of these ideas. Although I was trying to just make a curtained kitchen countertop, and that's what I've made with that idea in mind. And that's the finished product of the Sweet Dreams countertop. So Chef Jax, what do you think of the countertop? Please tell me in the comments. And bye, Chef Jax. See you in another video. Bye.